And here we are into July. Tuesday the 1st of July 2014. Although I nearly got very confused this morning because on the Barry Manilow calendar for June, okay, look, it says there's a 31st of June. June, Tuesday the 31st. But as you know, you are too intelligent to realise that that is a mistake. Turn the page over and Tuesday the 31st of June becomes Tuesday the 1st of July. How strange. But we don't hold that against Barry, do we? We certainly do not hold that against Barry. Good morning. Well, yesterday, I had quite a nice day yesterday. My friend Wayne came over. Now, Wayne is the guy that helped me with the new karaoke system, and he came round it desperately trying to make me spend money, boys and girls. Desperately trying to make me spend money on songs that no one is ever likely to ask for, to sing, or listen to, or anything like that. Maybe once in a blue moon, and I just don't see the point in buying such things. I really don't, and he tried for so long to squeeze £2 or £3 out of me, but I'm very, very pleased to say was very unsuccessful in squeezing that money. Mind you, while he was over here, he helped himself to electricity, dear. You know, that old one. That's been done so many times on me. People arrive and then as soon as they walk through the door, could I charge up my phone? Could I charge up my laptop? You know, one bloke came round here, he had 2 thick black cables going out to a large van outside. I don't know what he was charging there. Probably come for the electricity board, selling me the electricity and then taking it back again for his own personal needs. It's outrageous, dear. Oh, that's not all he had. Then he went and helped himself to my water, you know, had a glass of water. The old meter was going around outside. I could hear it. I could hear the meter going around as he filled a glass of water. And then raided my fridge and nicked half of the ice cream in there. Not to mention the fact that he wore out some of my carpets as he walked over them. I'm not a tight person. I'm really not. But I think some people just take the biscuit, don't they? They really do. Honestly. We did sit here having quite a laugh, to be honest. We did have a bit of a laugh. I was telling him about church on Sunday. Our priest... Oh, by the way, the fashion police has been on. I'll tell you in a minute. So our priest on Sunday, because I'm a very holy person. I go to church on Sundays. I do. You don't believe me. And Father Danny, at the end of the Mass... said he wanted to say something serious. Now, Father Danny, I've got to tell you, he's very humorous. He always has the congregation, you may know that word as audience, the congregation, he always likes to have a little bit of a laugh. But at the end of the Mass this week, he said, I wanted to have a little word with you serious. If you find yourself in the position that you're about to peg out, I think they were the actual words that he used, please ring me first. Don't ring the funeral directors first. And if you've been unfortunate enough to have someone die, you'll probably understand part of what I'm about to say to you. Because funeral people are a business. They put a face on it, but at the end of the day, they are a business. And Father Danny said they are there to squeeze as much money out of you as is possible. And there's been occasions where people have gone straight to the funeral directors first and who have mentioned that they wanted a requiem mass. Now, a requiem mass is a thing in the Catholic Church. It's a proper mass, and it goes on for about an hour, hour and a quarter, maybe an hour and a half. Okay? Now, I know friends who, as soon as you say, yes, it's a Catholic mass, and they're like, oh, well, how long's that going to go on for? Well, don't go. Don't come then. You know, if you haven't got the time to spend for the last time with someone who's died, if you haven't got the time to spend as they want you to spend it, don't bloody well come. And I would like for myself a proper requiem mass. Let's have the whole thing. The choir, the organists, hundreds of people outside throwing flowers at me, but not looking too disappointed. That's what I'd like. I've been to many crematoriums. As you get older, I'm afraid you do find yourself going to more funerals. Hopefully not mine for a while. And I've been to many crematoriums and little chapels within cemeteries where a service takes place and it's like 20 minutes in and out. You know, you get there and there might be someone before you who's still in there. You've got to wait for them to come out, and then you rush in and they do you, then you rush out, and then the next lot. Oh, it's awful. It's just awful. So impersonal. Not for me, thank you. I'm going to have the 5-hour Catholic Requiem Mass. Please bring a pillow to sit on, because your arse is going to hurt afterwards. Those seats are not comfortable. I will make you have pain while you're sitting there, saying bye-bye to me. And he said to ring them first, because people go to these funeral parlours, funeral directors, and they ask for the Requiem Mass, and they say, oh, well, you don't want one of those, far too expensive. And they say, well, ring the priest. And then they say to the person, this has actually happened there, right? They say to the person, oh, the priest is unavailable. They've not even rung him. That's disgusting, isn't it? So there you are. If you're around the world, wherever you are, if you're a Catholic, okay, and someone dies, obviously, you know, you can't ring yourself if you've died, can you? Do you know what I mean? But if you're very ill or something, ring the Catholic priest. We've got a wonderful Catholic priest, as I say, Father Dunning. He's got a mobile phone. We've all got his number, and if we get into terrible trouble, to ring that as an emergency, and he will come whatever the time, day or night. Isn't that good? So there's a little bit of funeral advice for you there, boys and girls. Ring the priest first. I've got to say to you, the fashion police have been on me this week, boys and girls. The fashion police. Young Brandon Johnson. 18, I think it's 18. Are you 17 or 18 now? I can't remember. 17 or 18 years old. Who says, the red top you had on yesterday is nice, dear. But I probably would have went for a white or matching red t-shirt myself, though underneath. Are you having a laugh? I'll wear what I bloody well like. Telling me what to wear? The old in fact, I haven't got a t-shirt on today, Brandon. Have you seen? Look, look. Oh, yeah. A little bit of skin. Do you know what I mean? You like that? But I have got a red background today. This is actually my wall upstairs at the top of the landing. I quite like the red. Do you? Nice bold colours. That's what we want. I'll leave this a little bit. I'll leave this open a little bit for you boys and girls today. I know you're having a little. Please keep your hands above the table while I'm doing my shows, if you don't mind. Oof, please don't do that. Is there a box of tissues? No. He says, Brandon says, on the subject of Marge's email, I think that it's good people do different types of jobs over time instead of just sticking to one job. Well, it depends, doesn't it? You know, you might be very happy in one job. I was very happy working for British Telecom. I'd go back yesterday, although the job has changed completely. I mean, it really has, the British Telecom job I used to do. And one more little message here from Lee. Hello, Lee. Lee from Wales, from the Valley. When is the last time I spoke to you? Must be about 10 years ago now, Lee. Anyway, Lee's in Gloucestershire. He says, how you doing, Chris? I do watch your YouTube from time to time. You mean to say you're not a regular viewer? Mert. Oh, that knife is going into me again. Not a regular viewer. You do make me laugh, Chris. Well, that's what I try and do. I try and make people smile and laugh and forget their sad, lonely, pathetic existences. And said you share my sad, lonely, pathetic existence instead. And be happy for just a few minutes of the day. That's all I ask. I am well. I'm doing great, in fact. I'm still living in Gloucester. I bought some ducks for my garden a few weeks ago. Did you see that duck, Lee? Did you see that duck the other day that I saw? Here's a quick picture of it. Pretty thing, isn't it? I think it's a duck. Could be a goose. I think it's a duck. Anyway, Lee's bought some ducks for his garden a few weeks ago. Best thing I ever did. Well, where's the pictures, Lee? We want to see the picture of the ducks. Why did you have to buy them anyway? Couldn't you just go to a pond and collect a couple? Be a lot cheaper. I've got 3 ducks. Khaki Campbells. Is that the type of duck they are? I've never heard of them. Do they look like normal ducks? Where did you get them from? We want to see pictures of your ducks, Lee. Send them, will you? Nice to sit out there in the morning with my cup of tea watching them. Hope you're well. Chat soon. And that's from Lee. Lee, it's fantastic to hear from you. It really is. I shall send you a private message, okay? Oh, there was one other little thing that I wanted to tell you today, boys and girls. You can now fly to America from the UK for cling, £150. This was in yesterday's Daily Mail. A little known budget airline is set to revolutionise the way we travel, offering low-cost flights between London and the US for as little as £150 each way. So that's 300 quid. That's not bad, is it? Norwegian, the airline that is coming up quickly behind Ryanair and EasyJet, will be the third most popular no-frills airline in Europe. Will this week launch its first transatlantic service from the UK. The daring move, daring. I'm feeling daring. I'm going to undo the zip a bit more. Oh yeah. I'm feeling super sexy today. Am I looking sexy, ladies? I thought I might be. A little bit off the shoulder there for you, okay? A little bit off the shoulder for you. The daring move is expected to cause a price war among established airlines. But of course, the only thing is when you fly on the cheap, you pay extra for everything else, don't you? Look at this. As with most other budget airlines, passengers pay extra for seat reservations, checked-in luggage and food. A package including 2 meals, 1 checked suitcase and a reserved seat, £35 each day. So you can pay an extra £35 and get that. Other options on the menu: breakfast roll with bacon, or for bacon read dead animal, because as you know I'm vegetarian. All meat to me is dead animals. Don't call it meat, it's a dead animal. That's what it is. £5 for a breakfast roll, that's quite dear. Take your sandwiches, girl. How much is a cup of tea? That's the most important thing. Hot drink, £2.50 for a cup of tea. That's not too bad, is it, on an airline? My advice, you get yourself a little flask and cut up some lovely banana sandwiches and stick with those on the plane. Or take something really smelly to annoy the people sitting next to you. That's all today. I shall see you again tomorrow. Cheerio.